New week, come on. Today I took one win actually, only on my alpha futures accounts. I did not take anything on my top steps. They were like bugging out this morning, so I just locked out of them. I didn't want to risk anything on them because I only have like 1,500 drawdown on them right now. So just traded my alphas. Had a $700 win today. They are express alphas or qualified accounts. Here was the trade. I faded these longs off the market open, off this 3-minute inversion. You'll see here, off this 3-minute inversion. We had a Judas lower inversion to the upside, but we took out this internal high, which I was kind of weary about. So I faded the longs to this internal buy side. You can see it here. It's very clear, this internal buy side right there, inside this big gap. However, we came up to it, swept it, respected a bearish gap up here, bearish hourly, got legs down, 2-minute inversion, targeted 5-minute unfilled, easy TP for a winning day. And what I am starting to do is so you know how I do the trade recaps and stuff? I started to record myself taking the position, and then I made a TikTok. You'll see it if you watch my TikTok. It's the video of my face cam and then the video of the chart, and then it's sped up, like a time lapse of the trade. It's just like an entire trade playing out of me entering and exiting. A lot of traders do it, and I just started doing it. So the first video was kind of trash, but I don't really care. I'm gonna get better at it. But that was some content I did. Journal. Best thing you could possibly do is just journal your trades. Please just journal your trades. Journal your thoughts. I had FOMO on this leg up here, and I was very patient, and I was waiting, and it was very good of me to wait and not participate in that move, and I feel good about it. So I'm gonna journal that I did good. I'm gonna journal my thoughts for the rest of this week. I need to get a payout this month. It's been slow. It's been really slow, and I'm hoping that I can finish out the rest of these last 2 months of the year super strong and super happy with myself. I have to just focus on trading well. I have to focusing on just getting up every day, following my rules, getting on the charts and being like, I need to follow my rules. All I need to do is just follow my rules, stick to my plan. And I've been doing pretty well with that. And when you guys are trying to become profitable and on your grind, you have to wake up every single morning and be like, I need to just follow my rules. I need to just stick to my trading plan. I need to follow my rules. And the result of you following your rules will be getting the money, will be you getting the payout, will be you passing that account. And it all starts from you just following your rules, getting up in the morning and just saying, I need to follow my rules. I don't care about the money. I just need to follow my rules. If my rules say enter, you enter. If my rules don't say enter, don't enter. If my rules say take profit, you take profit. You don't be greedy. You don't deviate from the rules. Your rules are there for a reason. Your take profit, your stop losses are there for a reason. Okay? Yeah. So, it has, honestly, I'm gonna be a little real. It's been a little tough since October, and even now, this last kind of month and a half has been a little tough. I've been in a constant mental battle with myself to just I almost feel I feel like what's even slowing me down from keeping these payouts is the fact that I am making content and stuff. Cause it almost makes me feel like I need to have profits, and that's almost making me try to force stuff. And it is a problem a little bit because it's making me have that urgency where I need to do this for them, because it's what am I going to do if I can't make money? But I can make money. I've proven it to myself the last 3 months or whatever before October that I was making consistent money every month. And I need to just go back to be doing that and keeping that mindset. Also seeing a lot of people around me starting to succeed more too, when I should, is also putting hindrance on my mentality. But I gotta just keep my mindset in a good spot. I'm staying disciplined. I'm going to the gym every day. I'm this is all I want, man. This is really all I want. So I'm gonna make this stuff work out. It's not the end of the world either, too. I gotta stop thinking every bad move is the end of the world. I won today. I'm making steps closer. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Just again, farming content. I'm trying to figure out a bunch of stuff to do. I'm making a bunch of content, YouTube videos. I'm posting TikToks, Instagram stuff. I started doing trial reels. I made 200 followers. I've gained 200 followers in 2 days from it, which is really good. So I'm gonna keep posting trial reels, things like that. But yeah, I'm about to just hit the gym, keep doing content, get some homework done, journal my thoughts, and that's pretty much it for today. Peace. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, no trades on the top steps today. Today's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. No trades on the top steps. However, on the alphas, we did catch a pretty big win. Let me get it on the screen. I probably shouldn't be talking about this because I'm making the alpha movie I've talked about, where it's like I'm going from zero to payout. But I don't really care. I'll just tell y'all because I mean, that video is just for everyone to like be able to see the process I've gone through. But here on the Alpha Zero, you can see literally, where's my mouse at? One Alpha Zero, $1,200 on the day, putting my balance at 52,365. Pretty good day. I'll tell you the trade I took. So it was originally this one, the one I took on my top steps that was break even. Wait, did I say no trades on my top steps? I meant I took a break even trade. Break even trade on top steps, made $0 because we came up into this 5-minute fair value gap here, swept out this relative equal highs, got legs down, inverse this 1 minute, went short there, stop loss above the high, break even at this internal low, hit break even, immediately stopped me out, break even after. But then it respected a 3-minute gap, started getting more legs down, so waited for a retracement back up, and then went short. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. Went short on the alphas, not the top steps, because on the top steps I'm strict to one trade per day. On the alphas, I'm again trying to just get to this payout as fast as possible to show y'all. And today was kind of a big lesson to like know sometimes it's okay to re-enter in the market if there's bias, right? The draw on liquidity, London low, was still there. It was definitely something that could still be hit. My trade was not invalid. It's just unfortunate that I got stop break even, but it still respected a 3-minute order flow PD array. So that's that. Farmed a bunch of content today. Alphas are doing good. Again, I'm just trying to focus on going into every single trading day, trading my best, following my rules, and just sticking to my rules. If that's the mindset you can get into, just like I need to just stick to my rules every single day, and that's what you focus on. The reward will be getting the money. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna keep this clip short. Yeah, I'm just grinding. Thanksgiving break is next weekend, so not this current weekend, the next week. So that's going to be, I'm going to try to grind as hard as I can with content, trading, all that while I don't have school or anything. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. No trades today. Today was a really annoying, frustrating day because it was very promising, but couldn't get any trades. So again, I just feel like my issue, like just recently, is just like I just can't I just feel like I set myself back with like a stupid trade. Like last week, I set myself back trading on that bank holiday, and then like I'm just trying. I can't dig myself out on good price action. Like I can't capitalize sometimes on good price action, but like I have to keep in my mind like I do capitalize on good price action. I'm not gonna be able to catch every single day. And today I kind of compared myself to PB. He didn't take any of these trades either, so it makes me feel a lot better. And I always talk about that, like, that you guys could compare yourself to me, and I compare myself to other people, in terms of if I trade similar to them, if I take the same trades as them, if I'm winning on the same days they're winning. So, you see how it's proportionate. But here was the market. If you guys remember, it literally just ripped all the way up, and I couldn't catch the 5-minute longs because we edged this low. And we were inside this 15-minute gap up here, so I was kind of fading it. And then once we traded all the way up here, I was kind of waiting for shorts to retrace into one of these gaps here. We ended up getting a 2-minute inversion right here. And I faded it just because I thought we would just go into chop after moving up this high. I didn't think we'd immediately just dump like this. So I just kind of faded both longs and shorts. But today was a big test of FOMO. You could have got FOMO on that way up. However, you wouldn't have been punished because it literally did not give any retrace. But yeah, so I took no trades. I was being very patient. Again, I'm not trying to do anything stupid on these XFAs. I've done way too many stupid things, doing dumb trades, and I keep setting myself back. And that's my big issue, I feel like, too. It's like I trade good, I trade very disciplined, and then I do one thing that sets me back. And then it's like you take 2 steps forward and then like 1.5 steps back, and it just like you barely even inch up and inch up. I'm trying to get payouts per month. If I just have to focus so much on high probability setups. That's the key. Just focus on winning trades. Focus on being able to get off the charts and be able to tell people, yeah, this is the trade I took. If you took a stupid trade, if you revenge trade, you don't want to go tell someone you did that, right? If you took a good trade, even if it lost, if you took an A+, you'd be like, yeah, I followed my rules today. This was the trade I took. Unfortunate, I lost, or I won. This was a great trade. You want to be able to tell people about that. So that's kind of the way I think about it. And that's what helped me by making content is like I have to tell them I could lie, but why? what does that get me if I lie to like my viewers, right? I tell everyone the trades I took, and it keeps me accountable, and it makes that thought in my head like, all right, I have to tell my Discord, I have to tell YouTube, I have to tell Instagram, TikTok, this was a trade I took. I'm not going to take a stupid trade because then I look like a fraud. So that's a good way to think about it. I did make a TikTok on it. You guys probably might have already saw it, but yeah. So that's that for today. We have 2 days left this week. Not a bad week to start. To be honest, I haven't taken any trades on the top steps, but yeah, man, good price action this whole month, and that's I'm very frustrated with myself that I'm not really fully capitalizing on it the way I should be. I should be up big, and I'm not. I'm just kind of break even. I'm on the break even. I'm at like kind of zero, honestly. Like I'm at max drawdown, like 2,000 still. I'm not in buffer. I needed to go up, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Again, going into the next days, good setups, high probability setups, winning days, and that's it. So I will see you guys on Thursday. All right, Thursday, no trades today. I don't even have the charts open anymore because it was a super consolidational day, and then at like 10:45, it just dumped 500 points, and I was already off the charts doing my Discord call with the free members. So no trades today. But yeah, so I'm on 8 accounts now, by the way. So all I really need to do is just 2 to 3 weeks of disciplined, good trading, and I could easily get like a 25K payout between the two firms. I am on TradeSyncer now, which is really nice. But yeah, man, it's just, I got to make sure I'm staying disciplined. I have 8 accounts, 8 express accounts. I have 5 top steps, 3 alphas, and all I have to do is just trade them normal, trade them patiently, and just be good, and nothing will happen bad. Nothing bad will happen to me if I just stick to my plan, stick to my rules, and I'm good. That's all I need to do. So today's going to be a short clip. There ain't nothing much going on today. No trades today, and off the charts. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on Friday. All right, Friday, no trades on the top steps. I slept until 10:30. That's why my hair looks retarded. Bro, I shouldn't have said that, dang. I'm monetized. I should not have said that. All good. But yeah, no trades on the top steps. I woke up late, got on the charts at 10:30 and saw this. So I decided to just not trade today. Take my profits for the week. Had a big win yesterday. And yeah, so not gonna be trading today. I did not trade today. And I'm kind of happy I slept in because today could have been a day I took a loss. So there's a lot of manipulation. But good into the week. And someone in my Discord was like telling me today, like, yo, I like blew all my accounts, all this or whatever. He said something, and he said he wanted to like do something bad to himself. If you get what I'm saying, like. I don't know if he was joking. I hope he was, but I think, if you have those feelings after you do something stupid on the chart, which, I mean, I've had those feelings, not to that extent, but like I was like really pissed because I blew my accounts, have to spend a lot of money. Recently, this has happened. October, remember? You should accept and embrace that feeling and be like, yeah, I don't want to feel like this again. And you have to understand you are the reason that you're feeling like this, not the market, not the trading strategy. You are the reason. 99 out of 100 times, it is because you are revenge trading. You are over risking, not putting your stop loss where it needs to be, being greedy, holding your take profits, entering when you see bullish candles. So you have to keep it in your head to just go into each day mechanically. If my model presents itself, I take it. If it doesn't, I don't. Okay. And you have to be like a robot with your emotions. Okay. You either win your trade, you either lose your trade. Your stop loss has a reason. Your take profit has a reason. Your entry has a reason. You're not just entering, oh, you see candles going up. Oh, I think it's going to keep going higher. No, you don't just enter bullish because you see a green candle. It just could reverse on you at any second. So you have to just go into these trading days like it's your job, like your life is dependent on it, right? That's helped me a lot. Like, and it's hard to just every trading day remember this, right? You wake up, you don't forget it, you don't think about it, you just get on the charts. No, you have to be disciplined at least to be like, every day I'm gonna get on the charts, and I'm gonna have to tell myself, I have to trade good today. I have to do this, and I have Post-it notes everywhere. I have Post-it notes on my ceiling up there because when I wake up, I can look at it. Is my camera zoomed in? Let me go. Boom. But yeah, you have to be able to constantly remind yourself, like, don't do these stupid things. It's going to hold you back. And that's what I always go into market open, remembering, like, don't do these stupid things. It's going to set you back. It's going to set you back. It's going to set you back. And it's true. You have to go into market open always with that mindset, especially as someone who's not fully disciplined yet. Even myself is not like that. I have to do it to myself still. Be happy with how I traded today. Why do I say that? Because there'd be times where I would take a trade that's stupid because it's greedy, FOMO, whatever the case is, and I won't be happy with how I traded that day. And I would be kind of pissed. But if I could just take a trade with exactly my setup, if my setup presents it, I take it, win or lose, I still could be happy with how I traded today. The next one I have is be able to talk about my trade. Content has helped me with this a lot because obviously I'm not going to lie to my fans or people who follow me because that is just injustice for myself and them, right? What talking about my trade does is it allows me, I'm going to be embarrassed if I tell someone, oh yeah, I over traded today. I did this, I never been trade. No, that's embarrassing to me. So being able to talk about my trade is, and also if I just enter off nothing, right? Let's just say I entered off like just this random candle here. Why is it not focusing? And it won. How could I even talk about that trade? Like, what do I even say? I entered off not like you can't say anything that if you just entered randomly off no confluences. And if you lost, it's even worse because it's like, what did you even enter off of? You're supposed to be a mentor. So that helps me a lot with being like, I have to take a good setup because I have to be able to talk about my trade, right? I do live recaps every day, so I have to talk about the trade I take. I have to, if I took a trade that's good, I have to talk about it. The next one is make the change, right? That pretty much just means like, you're being undisciplined, you're over trading, you're over risking, you're being greedy. Make the change. Make the change to actually just be good and be disciplined. I have one behind me that just says get after it. You always you have to have constant reminders. The ones up there are just like the aspirations I want, right? I always look up to them. I just have random stuff down here. But you need constant things to remind yourself that you need to be doing good on trading. You can't fall into this bad habits because I'm telling you, and I am a testimony to this. You could have 100 good days, and one bad day could ruin every single day. I promise you, not 100, but you could have a great week, a great month, and one day, not even a day, one trading session can ruin all of that work and set you back. It's like taking 20 steps forward and then 50 steps backwards. I'm not kidding, and it's happened to me before. Happened to me in October. I had 3 winning days on the counts. If you go back in these videos, you could literally see I had 3 winning days. And then I started losing. I blew the accounts. And then I had to start from zero. Then I spent money. Then I lost money. I was so close to that payout in October, and then I set myself back. And now it's about to be the second month I'm not getting a payout, which I probably should because I have 1 winning day under my belt right now. So I should be able to get one. But, I'm not going to rush it. I don't care about, and that's also another issue I want to talk about too. You can't force getting a payout you can't put a timeline on it. You can't say, at November 30th, I'm going to get a payout. No, you get a payout when you're done trading good. When you're trading good and you're trading good and you're trading good, that's when you get the payout. So that's what I have to keep my mind on is just, I have to stop worrying about, I need to make it every month. No, just get the payout when you get the payout, right? Just get it. Just focus on getting the payout. That's the hard part. Doesn't matter when, just get it. So yeah, that's my little yap. I know it's been yapping for like 10 minutes, but it's true, man. This stuff is serious. So, you can't think this is like a joke. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I love you all. Peace.